Hi, Big Joe TV, assume 24/7. Mzgee, Baba Obia, or your Juma, multimedia, and no free or copy more media general, TV3. Now, Trema, a time of the free multimedia, air court TV3. No, she wanted a new challenge, a challenge of being live, doing live programs. What I say, a sense of home multimedia, no Unyanasa. And to a copy more or catch and also by every more for 2 years. Now, Noah establishing a dream of owning her own production. But I say, I don't know where you more TV3, no, I'm out 2 years in a soon, or resigning. Now, so actually, no, about to say, a year and send baby. What you say, some bloggers were paid to spread that false news about her. I will name be the genesis or the originator of this story came from. A son say, Nanya no credit that, say TV3 as I can. Na story about to be say or tries or prank TV3 now prank or and more accepted the resignation letter and in more part say she never intended to resign name more course or prank with a letter young Korean go team Mzgee na no masa sansa mpanyi for se ka kum ya gene kwaku anum eno nkyerese we kwaku nanso obobo enkyeremu young Korean go team Mzgee.
I think people don't get to see the kind of person I am. I'm so hungry for growth that if you work with me and you are not fast-paced, I can't work with you. I tell people who don't know me or who work with me that before you can work with me, I work like a mad person. I'm always on the go. So when I get stuck, I feel like I'm stuck. I can't stand the environment. I can't stand any environment that makes me static. I think what TV3 brought on board at the time I was at multimedia, they were giving me a live show experience. I'd never experienced that as a presenter. I do 15 minutes, 20 minutes with Israel, and it was that. And then I do radio and that. I wanted something else to challenge myself. I'd done it for how many years? 5 years running. It was time for me to go and try what a live show looked like. And we a mistake, it's gone with the wind. You know, there's nothing to correct. Yes, you know, and to go and do something that was even more challenging than what I was doing at multimedia. And I shout to multimedia, that was my foundation. Even though I had done radio in Cape Coast at Eagle FM when I was a student at Cape Coast Polytechnic, now they call it Technical University, I think that's what it's called now. Even though I'd done radio at that point, the major breakthrough, and I'd come to do radio in some small places before, Pravda, Hog Digital Online, Sky TV and all of that. I passed through I passed through all of those places. Multimedia was the biggest for me when I entered in 2014. I entered as an intern, worked my way through to becoming what I was before.
Then you moved to TV3.
And I went to TV3 to do the live. I was doing a 30-minute radio show weekly, a 4 hours or 3 hour show on a Saturday. I had 1 hour on TV. It was like I thought I was, I was also a trap promo.
When you say,
for promo, many are not. In fact,
when you are not new bulldog.
Yeah, when.
Mundi nipa mi ensaika and now we so younger police.
So it was a different experience. There was a lot to do and I was marking myself. How am I performing at this point? And after doing all of that, and then before I left even multimedia, I had a production called G Sport. It was all my idea. Thanks to Abu. Abu came in to fine-tune it. But I wrote G-Spot myself, sought for the venue myself, did a lot of things concerning G-Spot myself. So I was building myself up, realizing that if I stand alone, I could do this. So when I got to TV3, people who knew me before I entered TV3 knew that I said I won't do more than 2 years because I wanted to start doing productions by myself. So it was almost 2 years. Nothing happened. I don't know why everybody thinks that something has to happen at a place before you move. I am very particular about my growth. Nana, check me over the years. I am so particular about my growth because if you listen to my interviews, I always say that when I start giving birth, I won't do this job running after artists. I've said it to a lot of people. I want to make it now and cross my leg and say, can you do this? We are doing this production. Get this ready, get this ready. And I'm just a brain feeding people to work. That's the kind of mentality I have. And I've had this mentality for a very, very long time. And to me, free TV3, you know. And I start to say me personal production.
TV3, why now free ho?
Yeah, I'm free ho.
Why do people think that you
me? And I was so upset because I'm in Chrome Hakra. Not more US. Me who ya my sister sending me. Oh, Mzgee wanted to play a prank on TV3 and TV3 sacked her. Now, it's my sister sending me first. Now, some Oprah.museum saying it's not a blog to give reference to. By the next morning, US time, Ghana time, 4 hours difference, the number of links had been sent on my phone. And I also have a tracking system. When you mention my name in anything, I get the alerts. Yeah, so you have to get it on Google.
You don't know.
Yeah, anybody who talks about you, anywhere you type Mzgee, I get a notification. So I saw the notification that got to TV3.
Okay, we are maybe son.
TV3, then. And I'm here.